into the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bum.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Makes it past the marker. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. To throw, it's Carr. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It's complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Going for 6. Touchdown, Irish! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boston College's offense has the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup. It's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
trying play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got a man, it's Bond. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Boston College will send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A low line drive and short kick. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off play action on 1st down. Lets it fly. Got him downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there, and there will be Irish jigs going in the stands.
And a lot of excitement. If they can find these down-the-field explosive plays and find a wide receiver out there they can depend on, this offense can really explode and take off to a new level.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. They'll send the tight end in motion. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Martinez. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for space, it's Richard. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Might as well stick with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here come the Irish back on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet. This offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Kickoff unit all lined up and we're ready to put toe to leather. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air, it's James. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. You better be aware that stiff arm's coming. He gave him the business end of it and gets it out to the 14. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught over the middle, it's Bond. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Golden Eagles have their offense in high gear. Just keep slinging it. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Franklin. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's James. Fires to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash, and 30. He gets a hand on it. He's got the ball. That one's live.
And the short field goals are a lot harder to block because they get up high in the air, but nice job by the kick block unit getting in there, getting their hands up, blocking them a field goal, maybe.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. To the air on first down. Get it out on the screen. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Turning on the Jets. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the single back. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job.
He's loose. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's first and... Back to pass, it's James. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Boston College right back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Harris. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Heaves it on the run. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. They'll go right back to the run. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Love. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to pass, it's James. Fires on the move. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Got the quick completion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw. It's James. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Richard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Did as he throws. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Richard.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Boston College lining up to punt this one away.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, they'll just find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. To the air, it's Carr. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Gives it on the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll throw it quickly to the tight end. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Looking downfield on 1st down. grabbed in the middle. It's Richard. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Dropping back, it's James. Got his man down the middle. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Boston College will send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Slings it downfield. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, what a move. Turning it on. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Irish! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's James. Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensive.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Bringing it back. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's James. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Richard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boston College will send out the punt team. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for a crease. It's Bob.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play.
Oh, I'm out of space. It's a seam wide open.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And here's the return. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Bond. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Back to throw, it's James. Pucks it out of the air. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Harris. It's a running room. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. A low-line drive and not his best work. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Rides the back on the option, the give. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Wide open spaces. The tag. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Back to throw, it's James. Pulls it in, it's Bond. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bond. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Franklin. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into...
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Boston College will send out the punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here come the Irish back on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken... Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it behind the line. It's locked. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. They might try to score again. Notre Dame lines up quickly. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Lets it go to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. We're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That will put the wrap on things. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what...